And so a man thinks in his own code, but he is perfect, he is pure. I was told this week that some preacher here in the city, last week someone attended his meeting, and he got up before his audience and he said, I thank God every day that I have never smoked in my life. I thank God every day that I've never had a drink in my life. I thank God every day, and he goes through a list of things for which he's most grateful that he hasn't done. Well, I have news for him. He's going to do every one he hasn't done. He is everything he hasn't done, of which he's so proud, he is going to do, that he may not condemn it in another. For we are moving towards the last cry on the cross, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Until you've done all, you can't forgive all. But don't go out and seek to do it, you're going to do it. Let me share with you my own prejudice. I thought one would be redeemed by not doing things. I fell upon a peculiar concept of life. I will not mention the name, it may offend a few who may now be interested in it. But I was looking for the truth. Disillusion, as a young man, disillusioned in marriage. I fell into marriage at the age of 18, a father at 19, separated at 19, and all disillusioned. So I thought, well, marriage is not for me. So I took a vow at this age of 19, of all the things in the world, when nature is running rampant all through your body and you're taking a pledge of celibacy. Having actually experienced fatherhood and you taking a vow of that nature, which I did. Well, the vow of not smoking, that was no vow. I never did smoke. I can't enjoy it. I've tried, but I can't enjoy it. Drinking, well, prohibition was on in this country, therefore that's no vow, because first of all, I couldn't afford it. And so, not to drink, that was no problem. But not eating meat, that was a problem. I enjoy meat. And so I took a strict vegetarian vow. No meat of any kind whatsoever. Only an egg. Not even in soups would I take a beef stock. And of course, all these things I did. For 7 years, I was doing nothing. My old friend Abdullah, who would live fully in this world, he said to me one day, you know, Neville, you are so good. You are good for nothing, but absolutely nothing. And then he began to teach me this law, this principle, by which you realize your dreams by living in your dreams. And when he proved it to me beyond all doubt, because I had nothing, and he told me to live as though I were in Barbados. And in no time flat, within a month, a request came with the means to make it possible to go to Barbados after being absent for 12 years. And so I knew exactly the power of the old man and how he really understood the mechanism of imagining. So he said to me when I left, he said, Neville, you will die, but not truly die, but you will die before you return to America. He spoke in such a strange way. He had enlarged meanings for the word death. Enlarged meanings for every word, for that matter. So he said, you're going to die before you come back here. Meaning I would die to all of my delusions. Well, I went to Barbados and spent 3 months. Came back on a ship that took 10 days from Barbados to New York City, stopping at all the islands, moving north. And do you know, between Barbados and New York, that 10-day voyage, I did everything I hadn't done in 7 years. Everything. And I can't tell you to this day how it happened. I only know when they put the fish at the table, a fish course, I ate it. And then some man at the table said, what about a nice little wine with the next course? All right, they brought on the meat, he served the wine, I ate and drank the wine. Ate the meat and drank the wine. After the dinner, he offered a cigarette. Well, I tried it too. But I did everything from Barbados to New York and all of my delusions. Who could have plotted it better than God? And so you die to delusion. So I say to this preacher, whoever he is, that he will be confronted in a way he cannot even resist it. He'll do everything in this world that he now condemns. For what a man is condemning, he moves towards, he fulfills. But God is purifying the heart in this way. And eventually, it's so completely purified, he can reveal the gold. He's bringing it into a molten state. And then the curtain is torn from top to bottom. You behold it, it is gold. It's molten. And you know it yourself as you look at it. And then one with it, you move up into heaven.